Cell identifies protein as damaged. E2 or enzyme carrier molecule is notified. E2 picks up the ubiquitin and brings it to the damaged protein. Ubiquitin ligase attaches the ubiquitin to the damaged protein. Must have 4 ubiquitin present for the proteasome to send the signal to the protein. Once the proteasome sends the signal to the protein, it makes its way to the proteasome. On the journey, ubiquitin ligase leaves the proteasome. Once the protein reaches the proteasome, the ubiquitin leaves, and the protein is able to enter the proteasome. The protein enters the proteasome and goes into the core. In the core, the protein unwinds and separates into single peptides or amino acids. These amino acids can be recycled into new protein. Cancer can develop from stabilization of on-core proteins or non-stabilization of tumor suppressor genes. A tumor suppressor gene is a gene that helps the cells stay away from the cancer path. When this cell mutates or divides, it causes a reduction in the cell's function and can progress to cancer in combination with genetic changes. Tumors result from the excess amount of certain enzymes as well. Buildup of enzymes occur when a cell gets mutated and is not copied correctly. The cells and enzymes lose their primary function and can no longer work like they need to. It will then be tagged with ubiquitin. Ubiquitin is then picked up and essentially thrown away. Sometimes the mark ubiquitin is not picked up. This is where buildup will occur. The current most effective treatment for cancer is chemotherapy drugs. Chemotherapy drugs cause DNA mutations that make it difficult to replicate DNA during cell division. Chemotherapy has shown to not bother non-dividing cells. Chemo targets other cells in cancer cells undergoing division. These cells are very sensitive. Because the cells are sensitive, hair loss and intestinal malfunction is common in patients with cancer. This also explains why their immune system is so low, causing them to be more susceptible to germs. Current research being conducted on cancer mostly follows the lines of protein degradation. They are also conducting research on methods of immunotherapy. Immunotherapy is treatment of a disease with substances that stimulate the patient's immune system. This allows cancer patients to be treated with stimulants for their immune system to help them fight cancer better. Promising results have shown in non-solid tumors. Unfortunately, there are many unanswered questions to both protein degradation and cancer. Many people today are trying to figure out ways to help cancer patients by answering as many questions as possible. So much research is involved with cancer and how it can be better treated. A common unanswered question is why can treatment work for one particular person and not another who has been diagnosed with the same form of cancer? Researchers have been leaning towards maybe this has to do with their genetic makeup. Everyone is made up of different genetic makeup, so they believe that if they find a way to make treatments more personalized, that they could maybe answer this question. Scientists don't know if they can move forward with this research because they don't know if they can even target these genes for every individual and how they will respond. Many people respond to different treatment very differently. Researchers are trying to find the reason for ubiquitin picking up some cells and not others as well. They have unanswered questions that follow protein degradation, much like that one. Many careers available, from simple basic science research to understanding and learn more about factors that determine cell growth, division, and difference in development of new cancer drugs. There are also many different careers related to cancer specific to a certain level of education. They range from anywhere from a bachelor's to a master's or doctorates. Also, you have careers that come in contact with cancer patients. You have your doctors, your nurses, your CNAs, many of those different careers where you could actually work with the cancer patients and get to know them more.